So, moving slightly out of the realm of wireless specifically, but still staying within, the concern of teachers and the school techs who serve the teachers is, browser performance, independent of the network performance. You know, as the networking guys, we get blamed for everything, and I think it is important for people to be aware that there's always the possibility for slowness in a browser to be due to the fact that you have a slow browser. And there is a benchmark called Octane 2.0, which is a JavaScript benchmark, which is also very interesting because it allows you to compare across operating systems and browsers and platforms uh, to see, how they compare apples for apples in terms of doing what is almost exclusively all that is done in the school district these days, and that is to run applications inside a browser and more specifically inside Google Chrome. So if you've got the link here, and if we go to the next screenshot, you get a page which has a start button on it, and you click start, and it runs through a whole series of tests, and you get a score for each of those tests. And if you look in the second row, second from the right, you'll see regexp, which is the one that you get the lowest score on, and you get an average score, geometric mean, and it's worthwhile, first of all, for you guys to know about this when you are making determinations about what you want to buy and potentially comparing products. It's probably something that endpoints should be more aware of, and I don't think they are. Um, but it's something to have in the toolkit just to do some checking, and just to give you an idea of some issues that can occur. We booted up a 3150, the tiny latitude. And after boot up, we tried to run this and we got a ridiculous score. We got something like 3,900 and something. And that's less than a mid-range smartphone. And we thought, oh boy, this thing really sucks. And we compared it with a low-end Chromebook, the 11-inch, and the Chromebook scored around 8,000. Well, a little while later, after the 3150 had finished doing whatever it was doing that was trashing its Octane score, we tried it again, and it came out at around 8,000. So it's another caveat with Windows is, if you start up a Windows device and you expect to use it and for it to perform well after boot, then you might need to think again. And you don't have that problem with Chrome. So to the left, I've given you some typical figures that we've seen. So our low-end devices are, Celeron-powered Chromebooks and 3150s are getting around 8,000. Our prior generation 5430s with i5s or i3s in them are getting around 15,000. And our 5440s and above, 5550s and 5450s, 5470s, they're getting 20,000 and above. And a special mention for the iPhone 7. We tried Nick DeAngelis iPhone 7, and it scored something unbelievable. I think it was in the 20,000s. We've tried other high-end smartphones and even an iPhone 6S, and they're getting around 4 or 5 or 6,000. So that blew us away. Okay.